Let's take a quick look at how if conditions work in assembly. So you probably know that in higher level languages it works something like this. You got a condition right over here, and then you got a block of code that is going to happen in case the condition is true. And you can put also code afterwards, and that's going to execute anyway. So assembly does not have this concept of blocks, so it all happens with commands. So basically it's all with jumps and labels. So in simple English it's going to look something like this. You're going to compare something, for example register with 5, and then you're going to say jump if equal to success, and then you're going to say success means print all good, and here you can say print failure. So this is basically how it looks in pseudocode. Now let's write actual assembly that does this to demonstrate how it works. We're going to use x86 assembly on Windows. So I'm going to start with the global command, and this is going to make my entry point accessible outside of the program. Afterwards extern, put in some C functions I'm going to use. These are from the C library. Put char and get char enable me to print a character on the screen and get a character from the user. Now let's start the text section and start our label right over here. And we're going to start by calling getChar, and this is going to return the character that the user inputted, and it's going to return this in the EAX register. So you can use the compare command to compare EAX with the desired input. For example, let's say 2. And now we're going to say where it's going to jump in case there's a failure. So we're going to jump to the failure label, and this is going to happen in case EAX is not equal to 2, because we use the J and E command, which is jump if not equal. Similarly, we can use the JE command, which is going to jump if it's equal, but I'm going to use the jump not equal because I'm going to say failure in case it's not 2. And you got a couple more variants of jump, so you can find these online. And here I'm going to do the success flow. So the success flow is going to call put char, but before that we're going to push the stack y. So in case of a success, we're going to print out y, which means yes, this was successful. And afterwards I'm going to add the label failure, and this is going to print out no, or n for no. Afterwards let's add an n label, and I'm going to just use the JMP command, which is jump unconditionally. This is just going to jump to the end. So this is basically how the program looks. It's going to get the character from the user. I'm going to check if it's 2. If it's not equal to 2, it's going to jump over to failure, and that's going to print n on the screen. And if it is 2, it's going to print y on the screen and jump to the end of the program. So we're going to start with using the NASM command to assemble the code. We're going to specify that the format is going to be Win32, Windows. And we're going to pass in the assembly. Afterwards, I'm going to run vcvars to initialize the developer tools. And then I'm going to finally run link, which is a program that comes with the Visual Studio developer tools. I'm going to pass in the object file, if.object, and msvcrt.lib, which this is the C library. Now we can run f.exe. If I type in 8, it's going to type in no. And if I type in 2, which is the desired character, it's going to type in yes. Don't forget to subscribe for more assembly videos. Thanks for watching.